Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most common health questions out there. How much water do adults really need to drink? You've probably heard things like, you should drink 8 glasses of water a day, or you should drink 1 glass of water every hour. But have you ever stopped and asked, where did that advice actually come from? The truth is, there's no universal number that applies to everyone. Each of us has a unique body, lifestyle, and environment. In this video, we're going to explore what science really says about water intake. We'll break down why the 8 glasses rule is outdated, what factors actually determine your hydration needs, the warning signs of dehydration, what special conditions can affect fluid balance, and finally, why plain water, not juices, sodas, or flavored drinks, is the gold standard for keeping your body running at its best. So grab a glass of water, seriously, pause and grab one, okay? And let's get started. Let's start with where the 8x8 rule came from. You've probably heard it repeated so often, it feels like common sense. Drink 8 8-ounce glasses of water a day. That equals to about 2 liters. And while it sounds simple, it's not backed by strong science. In fact, there's no official medical study providing or proving that everyone should drink the exact amount. The earliest reference to this idea comes from a 1945 recommendation by the U.S. Food and Nutrition Board, which stated that adults should consume roughly 2.5 liters of water per day. But here's the part people often miss. That report also said most of that water comes from food. Fruits, vegetables, soups, and even meats contain significant amounts of water. So the advice was never meant to mean 2.5 liters of pure water every day. Somewhere along the way, that part got lost in translation. According to the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine, the average adequate intake for men is around 3.7 liters of total fluids per day, and for women, around 2.7 liters. That includes everything you drink: water, tea, coffee, juice, and about 20% of your daily intake comes from food. That means if you eat a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and soups, you may need less to drink. But if you live on salty foods or dry snacks, you'll likely need more. So when you hear drink 8 glasses, think of it as a rough reminder, not a hard rule. The real answer depends on who you are, where you live, and how you live your life. Now let's look at what actually determines your individual water needs. Number 1, exercise and activity level. This is probably the biggest factor. When you exercise, you lose water through sweat and breathing. The more intense or longer the activity, the more you lose. A good rule of thumb is to weigh yourself before and after a workout. For every pound lost, drink about 24 ounces of water. If you're running, cycling, or doing long workouts, you might need electrolyte replacements too. Number 2, climate and environment. Hot, humid, or high-altitude environments make you lose water faster through sweat and respiration. Even in winter, heated indoor air can dry you out. If you live in a dry area like Arizona or spend time outdoors in the Texas heat, you'll naturally need more fluids than someone in a cooler coastal area. Number 3, body size and composition. Larger people and those with more lean muscle mass generally need more water. Muscle tissue contains more water than fat, which means someone fit and active may require greater hydration than someone sedentary of the same weight. Number 4, diet. What you eat plays a big role. High sodium or high protein diets increase your water requirements because your kidneys need more water to flush out excess waste. On the flip side, if you eat lots of fruits and vegetables like watermelon, cucumbers, lettuce, oranges, you're already getting water naturally from your meals. Number 5, age and health. As we age, as we get older, our thirst mechanism weakens. Older adults may not feel thirsty even when they're dehydrated. Certain medications like diuretics or blood pressure drugs can also affect hydration. If you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or ill, your needs change dramatically. All these factors interact, which is why there's no magic number that fits everyone. The key is to listen to your body and watch for the signs. So, how can you tell if you're drinking enough? Here are some simple signs your body gives you. Number one is thirst. This is the obvious one. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already mildly dehydrated. Then there's your urine color. A pale yellow color means you're well hydrated. Dark yellow or amber means you need more fluids. Fatigue and dizziness. Low hydration affects blood volume, making your heart work harder and your energy dropped. Dry lips or mouth, a classic early warning sign. Headaches. Even mild hydration can trigger tension headaches or poor concentration. Reduce urine output. Going long stretches without urinating or producing small amounts of dark urine is a clear sign of dehydration. Mild dehydration may just make you feel tired or foggy, but severe dehydration can be dangerous, especially for older adults and children. When in doubt, drink, but also be mindful not to overdo it, which brings us to the next point. Hydration isn't always straightforward. Certain situations call for more attention. Illness. When you have a fever, vomiting, or diarrhea, your body loses fluids fast. You need to replace them with both water and electrolytes. Intense physical activity. Endurance athletes can lose up to 2 to 3 liters of water per hour. In this case, water alone isn't enough. Sodium and potassium replacement becomes critical. Also, medical conditions. People with heart failure or kidney disease may need to limit fluid intake to avoid overloading their system. That's why hydration is not just about drinking more, it's about balance. Older adults, as mentioned earlier, aging reduces their perception. That's why many seniors are chronically underhydrated without realizing it. A simple strategy. So drink small amounts regularly throughout the day, even if you're not thirsty. In short, hydration is a dynamic process. It depends not just on how much you drink, but how your body holds and uses that water. Now let's talk about what you drink. Not all beverages hydrate you equally. Water. 0 calories, 0 sugar, pure hydration is what your body is built to use. Juices. While they contain water, they're loaded with sugar, which slows absorption and can spike blood sugar levels. Sodas. Ugh, even worse. Lots of sugar, chemicals, and sometimes caffeine. You get calories, not hydration. Coffee and tea. Despite the myth, moderate caffeine doesn't dehydrate you, but these still shouldn't replace plain water. Sports drinks. Useful during long workouts, but unnecessary for most people day to day. Water is like the body's operating system. Everything runs better when it's there. It helps regulate temperature, transport nutrients, lubricate joints, and flush toxins. Think of it as oil for your engine. If you're trying to lose weight, water can also help suppress appetite and improve metabolism. Sometimes when you feel hungry, you're just thirsty. Try drinking a glass of water first and wait 10 minutes. You'll often find that hunger disappears. Let's clear up a few common myths. Okay, so 1, you must drink 8 glasses of water a day. False. It's an easy guideline, but there's no research supporting it. Your needs depend on your body and lifestyle. Number 2, if you're thirsty, it's already too late. Partially true. Thirst is an early warning sign, not a danger sign. Just respond to it promptly. Number 3, coffee dehydrates you. Not really. Moderate coffee drinkers still retain a net hydration benefit. Only excessive caffeine intake might have a mild diuretic effect. Number 4, you can't drink too much water. also false. Overhydration can be dangerous because it dilutes your blood sodium levels. This is rare, but has occurred in marathon runners and extreme athletes. The truth is in the middle. Stay aware, drink regularly, and don't overcomplicate it. So, what's the bottom line? The right amount of water is the amount that keeps you feeling good, thinking clearly, and performing well. Don't obsess over counting glasses. Focus on your body's feedback. Look at your urine color. Notice your energy levels and use thirst as a natural guide. And remember, water isn't just something you drink, it's something your body depends on for every single function. Every heartbeat, every breath, every cell in your body needs water to work properly. So keep that glass handy, stay consistent, and drink smart, not just more. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more science-based health content, and let me know in the comments how much water you usually drink a day. Do you follow the 8 glasses rule, or do you listen to your body? I love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one.